Okay. Looks like we're ready. You think you can open this big door? Had no trouble with the one in the back of that realm. Surely you can open it if you put your mind to it. Say, Mishiro, do you think you can open this door? You opened that other one, right? I'm sure this will open for you too. Open large door? Sure. So, it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mishiro? Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things, too. About who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. Wait, who's this? Get out. Stop, don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Run, you two, through the door. Okay. Whoa, is it chasing us? We'll talk later, just run to somewhere we can hide. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna save it a different one. Don't make a guy going on 30 for run. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Looks like we've gone away for now. Listen to you. Okay, let's get started. Are we safe here? I don't sense her chasing us anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain it. I know who that is. Say what? I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, I met a girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place exactly a year later, it said that would work. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was. But I found out now. She was born between a girl and her own father, between Tamaki Hinohara and Rinzao Isoi. Her very birth was taboo. That shadow was Atsuro Hinohara. Even as she is, I can tell clearly, because my wish was to meet Atsuro one more time. Atsuro Hinohara. That was Ayato's. But to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Atsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat now, so run. Okay. Okay. Feels like she's gonna keep chasing and give back what? Anyway. It's Zero. Good fuck. Ah, shit, I didn't go the right way! Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I'm reaching my limits. Let me rest a little. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown in the towel after all that chasing. Got it. Alright, let's begin. Okay. Did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. I'm Rotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Isoi, Mishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad Shinji Isoi. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. Abound. He says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now, it's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, I was with your father after that. Well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul. Flew around to where you were, apparently. So, for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that's what happened. Ahem. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was. Thus it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world my unrealized wish came true. In fact, the moment I became aware of my wish, I felt I could free myself from this world any time. So are you going? Well, I've come this far. I'd like to see out your story to the end. Mishiro, the harsh circumstances you've had and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel that's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents. But I just want you to know I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know. Your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the soy fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure that after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and a brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Let's go on ahead. This is a door you're able to open. I'm sure there's something important for you here. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Is Otsuro chasing you, Mishiro? Why in the world would she do that? My duty's been done, the rest is in your hands. Okay. Open the Lord's door? Yeah. Nowhere else to go. And it's Ayato! Huh? Hey. Ayato? Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? Well, hold on a second. All the actors are here. Actors? Whoa. This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wished my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish, and the other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it. Because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That was Itsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanders this world even now. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, she became the new ruler, usurping the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feels jealousy towards you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. Okay? But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato? What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister after all. Even as a soul, you have her same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world. You can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. And yet, I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? And that's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Itsuro, I had thought, if Itsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself, and wandering this world for years? All to finally realize her wish to meet her again. What would become of that? I'll make the choice to grant that wish or not, but I just want Itsuro to see this out too. Because it's her same wish, and this is her world I inherited. If only in pieces, learning about Itsuro from the mirrors had fulfilled the mirror's purpose. Ayato and Yuzu are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Utsuro's memories back. Indeed, maybe a little of it. Really? Sister. Memory? Listen, Itsuro Hinohara. You need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Mishiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother, Tamaki, her father, Rinzao, and the Hinohara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke at Itsuro's mirror all that she knew. Yay! I see. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Itsuro. Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is it you, sister? It is, Ayato. So even you ended up here. Dot. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so, now that I've remembered my wish, I want to erase my mother, my true father, and myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like, before I change my mind. My choice is... I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Rotoru's unusual concern for me. I just can't make it all be gone. And that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. And then what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like with Utsuro. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it will be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake? Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayato. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I think I will honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. It's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you made the choice for her. Might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who would be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know. You've really picked yourself back up. You went to learn not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's, Utsuro's. Old Rotaro won't say much more. Try to get along with Sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. I've learned about Utsuro's birth and death, and got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now. I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro. But I'm sure you can get up and walk again, since you've saved so many people here. Mishiro, leave incense or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. I'm lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result, though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as a sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them for one last time. Yet I would fade away, still resenting that man Renzo and that woman Tamaki. Surely I can be forgiven for that. That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. She's 70 years and it's like this, as long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Tsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper, technically. Mishiro, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. Yay! Happy endings everywhere! After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I'd really been saved and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way she hadn't in years. Mishiro, you're awake? Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too, I'm sorry. I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot to just recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. Sorry. But it's okay. Rotaro had told me about the pressure on the Soys and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Yato was someone important to me, but had no concrete memories of him. and I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Rotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Mishiro, so is it? Hello, I'm Saichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Saichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Atsuro grew up with. Not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped towards you and Ayato, she's no longer with us. Her body was found in Mirror Lake, a car that went up in flames. He meant Tamaki, his wife, but from Saichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. It would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final skin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's all right, could you visit Ayato's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayato, but Utsuro and Tamaki. Now, maybe I could offer them prayers. Feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayato's painting. Look at the canvas. Bottles of an unfamiliar substance, these materials will probably never be used again. Teddy bear memento of Utsuro is in Mishiro's room now. Art supplies filled the one box. There are still plenty of usable things. Lined with photo albums and books of paintings, it was Ayato's treasured collection. The drab shelves are full of art supplies and materials. The habits of the owner never to return can be seen in them. That same. The old fire extinguisher has been taken away. Okay. Guess that's it. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Oh. Ayato Hinohara. Blank dream. Ayato. It's not a dream anymore. Aw, that was nice. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rinzo Osoi. I thought I saw the Rinzo touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rinzo's art. Oh, I suppose so. How unusual, in her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Rinzo was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rinzo's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True. Now I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all. Her blank dream. Her fantasy to live in a dream within a white canvas. Damn it. Yay! I'm done! Yay! Oh my gosh. I've been sitting here playing this for a while, so I'm very stiff and tired. So, yay! Ah, that was so nice. Like, I really like this one. I really liked it because, one, it actually was legitimately creepy and scary at times. And, like, I really liked the story of it. It was very nice. The music was very nice. Everything was nice. That and Yuzu and Mitsuru was very cute. I'm sorry, it's cute. So, either way, this is Forever Joey signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.